So guys, before this video begins, I just want to let you guys know that I'm giving away a Razer Blade laptop. All you have to do to enter is like the video, leave a comment down below, and enter through the Gleam link in the video description. It's super easy, it takes literally 10 seconds, and you can win yourself a awesome gaming laptop. So do not miss out, this laptop is absolutely a beast, and the winner will be announced July 1st, so make sure you enter. Also, it doesn't matter where you're from, Europe or America, I will post this laptop internationally to you guys. But yeah, enjoy the video, guys. Alright, what's going on guys, Willis Gaming here. We are back again with another Anthem video. Hope you guys are enjoying the Anthem content. Like I said guys, I'm going to be keeping you guys up to date with all of the latest Anthem news, gameplay, and anything that gets released I can share with you guys. In this video guys, we're going to be taking a look at all of the enemies we've seen so far in Anthem. If they've been shown in a video, gameplay, or even in the background of something, every single enemy we've seen so far is probably going to be in this video, so definitely drop a like down below. It really does help the channel out. If we can get this video to 3,000 likes, that would be awesome. And if I miss any enemy that you've seen that I haven't mentioned, feel free to leave a comment down below and I'll definitely check it out. With that being said guys, let's jump straight into the video. So before I explain the different types of enemies in the game, I kind of want to go over the story a bit and just explain what this world is, what these enemies are, and why they're here. So basically, the beginning of the creation of the planet, how did this planet come to be? Because this planet isn't Earth, if you didn't know. This is another planet that humans have inhabited. So ages ago, gods known as Shapers used these massive and powerful pieces of technology to command a force called the Anthem of Creation. These tools pretty much allowed the gods, the Shapers they're called, to terraform the planet to potentially prepare it for new life. But one day, for an unknown reason, these gods vanished and left. They're pretty much tools, they're godlike tools, Shaper relics, I think people are calling them, untouched and basically just laying around in the world, and pretty much nobody was around to control or activate these tools, and pretty much they would trigger randomly and they would create a hostile environment on the planet, and basically it would be really hard to survive on the planet because obviously this planet isn't Earth, and yeah, it's very hostile terrain if you go into this world without a exosuit or one of these javelins. So yeah, the enemies mainly in this game are basically factions, so to say, that want to take the power of these tools that the gods left behind and somewhat harness the power. Some are alien invaders, they're actually humans, and obviously you have these massive titans, which I'll go into depth a bit more. So let's start off with one of the main factions in the game called the Dominion. They're pretty much another human faction. They're an emerging threat. They come from the Northern Kingdom, so there are other humans in this world. Some are hostile and some are friendly, like the people of Tarsus, which is the main city for us. And they're pretty much an aggressive faction, the Dominion. They want to capture and harness the Shaper technology for themselves. To do what? I have no idea. We haven't really heard much or seen any gameplay of the Dominion, but they are in the game. They are humans, so maybe they have exosuits of their own. I'll throw a screenshot up on screen right now of maybe this could potentially be a Dominion. I don't know, but it does have some sort of humanoid figure in some sort of like more advanced exosuit, it kind of looks like. But this is just me speculating. It couldn't even be a Dominion, I have no idea. It could just be one of the alien factions, but this could potentially be a Dominion. So next we have the Scars. These are pretty much the alien invaders of the world. You have Scrappers, you have Elite Scrappers, you got a Legendary Enforcer. So right here we have an enemy. I wouldn't really call it an enemy, it's probably just a Scar, one of the alien invaders in a turret. It's called a Scar turret, which is pretty much an alien turret. Yeah, I wouldn't really call it like an enemy type, it's just a turret, so yeah. And that's pretty much all the ones I've managed to pick out. So pretty much they've come to this world. They're not inhabitants of this world, they have basically invaded this world, and they have come to capture the Shaper technology and use it for themselves, maybe for their own planet. Oh, and I totally forgot as well, I'm literally just throwing this in right now, I just seen it in my gameplay. So there's these ones called Hunters. They're pretty much flying scrappers. I'm guessing you're gonna have to do like aerial combat with them, like if they fly away and stuff, so that's pretty interesting too. The Scrapper is pretty much the little grunt. You've got an Elite Scrapper, maybe just one up from that, a Legendary Enforcer, which looks like there's some sort of like robot thingy that was like running in some gameplay. It looks pretty crazy. And yeah, next we have Titans. So there are actually two different types of Titans. There could be more, but we have not seen them yet. First of all, you've got the Ash Titan, which is shown in this gameplay right here at E3. So they're massive hulking figures. We don't really know much about them, but they're very like big, tall. They're pretty much a few stories high, but honestly I don't think there'll be a problem for us considering we can fly around them. They have some sort of like energy that's like resonating in their chests, which from the gameplay it looks like they can actually shoot a massive laser out of their chest, which is pretty insane. They look very heavily armored, so you're gonna need to use your ultimate, your rockets, everything to kill this thing. And yeah, in this screenshot here we can actually see another type of Titan. I don't know if it's the same one. The one we just saw in the gameplay looked black. This one is kind of like green and foresty looking. Maybe this could be like a rock one, or like maybe like a forest Titan. I don't even know what they could call it. Mountain Titan maybe, I don't know. But this definitely looks a lot different from the one we saw in the gameplay. Maybe they're going to have different abilities, I'm not sure. Whether or not you're going to have to use different elements to kill different ones, like I said, I'm not sure. But so far we've seen two different types of Titans. So another type of faction is called the Sentinels. We honestly don't really know much about these, but I'm going to throw up this screenshot again here of this sort of like mech suit guy. This could be a Sentinel. It does kind of look like something that would be a Sentinel. I don't know. We don't really know much about them. All we've heard of them is from like interviews and like articles. We haven't seen any gameplay, but there is a screenshot here which could be a Sentinel. They look very high tech. Their mech suits look way better than ours. They look way more futuristic and they look awesome. But yeah, other than different, like, I guess, levels of enemies, I think I've covered pretty much every enemy that's been shown in a gameplay since last E3. Bar one, which is probably this monkey boy, I'm just going to call him. He's from the 2017 gameplay. Whether or not it was a scrapped idea, I don't know, but he kind of looks like a massive gorilla type creature. Sort of like a more mobile Titan that runs on all fours. Looks very tanky, and I would not want to get up close to him. We don't really know much about him. It could just be a bigger sort of enemy in the open world, but it does look very interesting. And then barred from that, you've got these little like animals running in the background like wolves. Whether or not they're hostile, I'm not sure. So another type of enemy we did see at the end of the 2018 Anthem gameplay is this thing called a swarm tyrant. It's pretty much a massive spider. Whether or not the swarm is a type of enemy like the hive in Halo, where they're kind of like spiders and stuff, but judging from people who have actually played the game and interviews and stuff like that, and obviously watching the gameplay, it's a massive giant spider. It has armor, it's very mobile and can crawl and jump around. It can also shoot webs, which will also trap you and your javelin buddies. From an interview which I read as well, it can also command an army of smaller spiders to actually attack you in the fight, which sounds really awesome. So obviously you're going to have to stay mobile and obviously not jump on the ground. Obviously you can't fly forever, so you will need to be on the ground for a bit. But yeah, this thing is called the Swarm Tyrant. Whether or not there's going to be, like I said, an enemy type called the Swarm, we don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much all of the enemies, like I said, that have been shown. Hope you guys enjoyed the quick little video. Definitely drop a like and obviously subscribe to the channel if you're new, guys. Don't forget to enter that Razer laptop giveaway. I'm going to leave you guys with some gameplay now of Anthem from the 2018 gameplay. If you haven't seen it already, I recommend you watch it because it looks like an awesome game. Yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. This has been Willis Gaming, and peace.
Return them to the relic. You've got to silence it fast. It's gone silent. Disaster averted. Do you think we get a bonus for... Wait, something's happening.
What the hell was that?
I think that was whatever laid all the eggs around here. The sound came from below your position. On the plus side, this definitely counts toward hazard pay. There's a trail of this acid gunk leading down. Follow it, and we should find the source.